Miss Bridget said nature's a living thing and we have to take good care of it.
Your teacher's right, Eliot. The plant world is a lot like ours. A plant is born, grows up, and dies, just like we do. That's why you have to treat nature carefully and with respect.
So then it's really cruel to give somebody a bunch of flowers?
That's probably why your dad never gives me any.
Well, no. It's just the thought of cutting roses from my garden breaks my heart.
Oh, I see.
Jeremy, you're so funny.
Oh, yes? You really think so?
Hey, be careful. You're gonna cut me too high again. Last spring I looked completely ridiculous.
Come on now. What are you talking about? You're the most beautiful of all.
Oh, you're just being silly. You're making me blush. Jeremy, you haven't forgotten that the contest of the city's most beautiful garden is today, I hope.
Of course not. I've been ready for this contest for months.
What contest?
The town hall organized a competition for the most beautiful garden.
What's the prize?
It's an electric lawnmower, just like a little tractor. My dream come true.
I really don't see how an electric lawnmower can be somebody's dream. Well, I have to go now. I'll be back with the jury late this afternoon.
We'll be ready. Eliot, come with me. You see, my son, all you need is good gardening tools, flower pots, seeds, all kinds of seeds, and we'll have the most beautiful garden in town. Understand? Right, I have to go. I won't be long. Now listen, don't touch a single thing in the garden. I'll be back before the jury gets here. That's why you have to treat nature carefully and with respect.
Did you see that? He crushed Norbert.
Oh, that's horrible. Norbert!
What's the matter with you? Can't you watch where you're going? Norbert was one of the nicest of all the mushrooms around here.
No! That's such a live wire! No!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, right. You giants never watch where you're going. But when it comes to picking us and putting us in a stew, yeah, then you're careful.
Putting us in a stew?
Maybe I can help you out. If I hide you, nobody will use you in a stew.
You do that?
What are you doing?
I'm hiding the mushrooms so nobody can eat them.
You're right. Ever since Miss Bridget told us nature's a living thing, all I eat is cookies.
You coming down? We'll go and play in the garden.
Coming!
Right. The first garden we visit isn't very far.
Maya, kid, I noticed from the list that you're participating in this contest. That, of course, means you will not be able to vote. Hmm?
No, of course not, Miss Allwart.
Are we just gonna walk around in the garden all day, or are we gonna play? Oh, what's happening, Eliot?
All right. Do you mind telling me just why you picked my friends, the mushrooms?
Please, Mr. Tree. I hid them so they wouldn't be eaten.
Are you suggesting that you're a friend of nature?
I sure am, Mr. Tree. I'm its best friend.
Tell me something. You know, in my extreme old age, winters are getting harder and harder for me. Would you happen to have an idea as to how I could get warmer?
Yes, sir. I think I do have one.
Wonderful.
What were you doing up there?
I was just having a little chat with the tree. It seems I can help him a little. Could you go get K2 while I grab a ladder?
Okay.
Go on, K2. Hold tight on your side. You okay, Mimi?
No problem.
Oh, wow. Look, it's pretty good. Just like a hood.
I don't see what's so great about putting a hood on a tree.
This garden is so well kept and such taste. It's marvelous.
It's gonna be hard to beat this one.
Yeah, well, I find this garden too carefully laid out. Too perfect. It lacks a certain charm.
I'm not so sure we'll find a garden that looks like your hair, young man.
Okay, great. I think we can continue on now.
What are you doing, Mimi?
Well, what does it look like? I'm picking the lettuces. They're all piled on top of each other. You know what the big problem today is, Eliot? Overpopulation. Take it from me. They need room to live.
You're right. K2, you use the lawnmower. Mimi and I are gonna straighten up the vegetable garden. Wow, that jury's gonna think we're the best gardeners in the world.
Oh, Eliot, isn't nature just grand?
Oh, you're finally getting to us. Not a minute too soon. You know, we saw what you did with the mushrooms. Of course, I'm not talking about Norbert.
He was so funny.
So my friends and I were wondering if you could do the same for us. 'Cause you know, to end up in a pot is a vegetable's worst nightmare.
Yeah, and especially since what they say about us isn't true. I'm a really great spinach plant, but I never made anybody big and strong.
And us carrots do not make you see in the dark. That's just a bunch of nonsense.
So can you do something to help us out, huh?
Yes, I can. I'll help you all out. What's all that for?
This is for the birds to come and perch on. They'll all come and chirp away like crazy. That way, nature won't get bored.
You're really full of great ideas, Mimi.
Hey, Eliot!
You sure this lawnmower's set up right? You can't see the lawn anymore.
Me too! That's horrible! You cut the grass's head off!
Oh, no! Look, don't worry about it. You didn't cut off its head. You just gave it a haircut. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, hair grows back. Well, so does grass. You just gotta water it. That's what my dad told me. There, you're safe now.
What in the... Oh, my garden! What have you done to my garden?
If you just follow me. Jeremy! Jeremy!
This garden is truly frightful.
Interesting. How unusual.
Magnificent! This is all just too outrageously romantic. It's a masterpiece.
It's really strange. All these wires.
Sublime, you mean? Like a spider web. Animals rejoin vegetables. Birds meet bulbs. Marvelous.
Well, yeah, you're right. I didn't see it that way.
Surely you're not going to vote for this terrible mess.
True, this place isn't exactly our idea of a beautiful garden. Its originality deserves a prize.
Oh, let's just create a jury special prize of honor for this garden.
I completely agree.
I never heard of anything so stupid. Pooh. Yay! Hooray!
Darling, you've just won the jury's special prize of honor.
Yeah, but what about my lawnmower?
I'm being punished. I have to help Dad get the garden back in shape.
Well, that's really mean. It's thanks to us he got the prize from the jury.
Yeah, but he says it's thanks to me that he didn't win the lawnmower.
Oh, wow. All your dad thinks of is his toys.